The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life. Economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. It's your host.
Good morning. What's going on, my beautiful people? Wake up! Time to get it. Hey, you know what's happening? You know that money gonna start moving around real soon here. So we want to go ahead and get started with what we got going on today. This is ERGJ, your certified financial educator here with the ERGJ Enterprise, New Black Wall Street Money Talks. Good morning, Cookie. How are you? This episode is brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent, black-owned and manufactured right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free Atlanta delivery to your doorstep. Give us a call at 678-851-2400 to get your True Detergent. 101 ounce bottle, $15, means it's 15 cents per wash. When we compare it to our competitors, Gain is at 16 cents per wash, and Tide is at 20 cents per wash. So why not give your brothers and sisters a try? Go ahead and get your True today. Make the switch. What's going on? Hey, Ron, Wendy B is in the building now. Of course, if you happen to be outside of the Atlanta area, then you can actually order True online through me as well. And so there is an online link in the description above. So you just click on that, go ahead and order your True today. Either way, you're going to be helping a black manufacturer, you're going to be helping a black distributor, and you're going to be a black customer, or you're going to just be a customer, because I don't know what color you might be, but you'll be a customer nonetheless. So you can help build the black economy just by making the switch. Here's the deal, guys. We got a lot of things going on. I'll get into that this morning. Ron in the building. Wendy B is in the building. Club Millie is on fire. In case you don't know, we just hit 80 members as of yesterday, and so we are way ahead of our goal. Our goal is to get 100 members by the end of February. In case you don't know what Club Millie is, it is a group of us coming together to help 1,000 people save and invest $1,000 this year. That's right, 1,000 people save and invest $1,000 this year. Question is, are you going to be one of the 1,000? Now, you take that 1,000 and you multiply it times 1,000, and then all those people come together. That's $1 million. That's why it's Club Millie. That's $1 million that we can have together to go out and make a change, right? Do some of the things that we might want to do, whatever that might be. Of course, that is club-specific information, the things that we have in store, or the things that we want to do together. But nonetheless, you can choose to join Club Millie today. You can go to www.ergj.net and go ahead and make that $20 decision to change your life. Or you just click on the description above and get set up for a time where you can actually hear the whole plan. And those are going to be on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We'll do that. So you want to get your seat to the Club Millie plan presentation, or you want to go ahead and register today. We do have a couple sessions coming up today as well. We got this week as well. We got the Valentine's Day session and also the Dow 30 investment session. These are sessions that we have where we come together and we talk about money. And you are invited to the kitchen table where we are changing the conversation. What's going on, Justin? How are you? To talk about money. So Valentine's Day is something that we're going to look into how we can profit off what people are going to do anyway. That's right, how we can profit off what people are going to do anyway. So this is a great opportunity for us to look at some companies and see how they are affected by Valentine's Day and see if we can find some patterns. That's right, we can find some patterns. Everybody put in the comments below patterns. What we're looking for is patterns to see if there's something consistent in their history that shows that they benefit from Valentine's Day. So we're going to be looking for patterns with these particular companies and see if we can find some that's going to give us really some short-term gains, because it might be a seasonal company or something like that. If you want to join in on that and look for investment opportunities from Valentine's Day, then you want to go ahead and register that as well. That's going to be tomorrow on Tuesday. Also, the Dow 30 investment sessions, where we're going to be looking at going through each week. We're going to go through the Dow 30, which is the 30 most significant stocks in America. That's right, the 30 most significant stocks in America. We're going to be going through those one by one each Wednesday. So you want to go ahead and get signed up for that. If you are a beginner, if you've never invested before, you're interested in investing, this is the investment session that you want to come to, because we're going to make it plain and simple for the person who doesn't know anything. So if you're feeling like you don't know, you're overwhelmed, whatever, well, this is a great place to start, because it's going to be companies that you're familiar with. Companies like Apple, Nike, McDonald's, Walmart, those, the list goes on, Disney, the list goes on. Well, we're going to be going through each one of those companies. There's 30 of them each and every week. So you want to go ahead and join us for the Dow 30 investment session. And here's the deal. If you are a club member, it's part of your membership. You can choose to go ahead and pay us, each week, or you can just join us as we work together. Everybody put in the comments below, together. As we work together to find ways to make our money work for us. Now, Let's go and take a look, see what's going on today on February 13th, 2017. Money talks. Let's see what's going on in the news, in the market, let's see what's going on with money today. So here's the deal. You know, the stocks, they took a little dip like 2 weeks ago, but they are back up and they are ripping and running. This is what I said, guys. Like the stock market, regardless of who's in office, it typically continues to rise. It's only been a couple of presidents that's had a real major effect on the market. So, you know, this is a great place where many people have made a lot of money. Many people become millionaires without having to leave their house. Why? Because you can actually trade from your phone. You can invest from your phone. So imagine that. You don't have to go anywhere. You can just, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to trade. Do it from my phone. You make a lot of money. You got a smartphone, guys. How many of you guys are doing something smart with it? So in today's news, you got stock surge. The U.S. stock indexes look set to build on their record-setting performances. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 both added more than 2.5% since the start of the year. The Dow is now trading at 20,300 point level. The tech-heavy NASDAQ has also turned to a very strong performance, gaining 6.5% since the start of the 2017. So here's what it's saying is this. If you just invested in these, let's say, indexes, they call what they call an index fund. An index fund followed the Dow, or the index fund followed the S&P 500, then you would be up 2.5% just this year. Now, I got to ask you this. When you look at your savings account, how much have you gained this year? When you look at this CD that you got, how much have you gained this year? You know, and again, I don't know of any place where you get these type of gains so quickly. And then if you had an index fund that just followed the NASDAQ itself without having to go pick companies, without trying to figure out what's going to do what, what's going to do well or not, because that's an average, right? So you got some that are great, some that are bad. You would be up 6.5% this year. Where else are you getting these type of returns? Where else are you able to make this kind of money without having to leave your house? Most people say 6.5% is good for the whole year, and 6.5% is what the NASDAQ has done in 33 days or something like that. Think about it. Anyway, so this is the language of money that many of us have not been exposed to. And so what we're doing is we're coming together to teach one another this new language of how to make your money work for you. All right, so the U.S. stock futures were inching up on Monday and could be on track to set new all-time highs. That's a good thing. When the stock futures are up, typically that means we're going to have a good day in the market. Most European and Asian markets are also positive. So a lot of positivity going on in the market itself. The OPEC oil report, investors will be watching to see if OPEC cut crude production in January. This is going to be major, right? If they cut production, then the price of oil is going to go up. That's going to be a good thing for oil. OPEC and other major producers agreed to slash oil production late last year, and it looks like they're sticking to the plan. Last week, the International Energy Agency announced the cartel was 90% in compliance. OPEC will release its own report on Monday. So we can actually expect a boost in oil today when this report comes out. So if you are trading oil, maybe you're in commodities, maybe you're in futures, I am expecting to hear good news that they are cutting their production, which means that the supply would go down, means that the demand would go up inherently, and that's going to be a good thing for the price of oil, which is continuing to really, it's right around that $50 level. I'll go to that in just a second. The agreement cut production has helped boost crude prices. Crude oil, I just said this, crude oil futures are currently trading around $53.50 per barrel, more than double their lowest level in 2016. So if you think about it, a year ago, oil was in the dumps. That's when, gas prices were super low. It was going down. It was a whole bunch of supply. Well, they've been cutting supply so that inherently increases demand. When demand increases, the price goes up. So oil is back on the rise. I am super long on oil. Loving that. Some of you guys, I'm not gonna say that. I'm loving oil. I'm not gonna say the other thing I was gonna say. Just gonna keep that at bay. Just gonna keep that at bay. Vote for Trump's money man. So United States Senate is scheduled to vote Monday on whether to confirm Steve Mnuchin as President Trump's Treasury Secretary. Mnuchin, whose resume includes time at Goldman Sachs banker and as a Hollywood film producer, has faced pushback from Democrats throughout the confirmation process. They've raised questions about his financial dealings and his time as CEO of One West Bank, which has been accused of lending discrimination and unfair foreclosure practices. Now, here's the deal. All this stuff is just camouflage, guys. At the end of the day, they're going to vote for this man to be in office. They talk a good game, but when it comes down to if they're going to confirm him, I've been seeing I hardly ever see anybody vote against these people. So it's like all talk from the Democrats, all talk from the Democratic Senate. They just talking. They're just trying to make themselves look good in front of the public eye. But when it comes down to it, you put your money where your mouth is. Are you gonna vote against them? More than likely not. I mean, look at some of the votes we've seen with Davos and with Carson and all these other people. They just go ahead and say, hey, unanimous vote, you're in. So I don't think there's going to be any different. It's just more controversy. You know what controversy does, guys? Controversy creates cash. So don't believe the hype. The Democrats and the Republican are working for the same team, same bird, same government. So, keep believing that there's something going on there if you want. But the truth is, they put their money where their mouth is. And when you see votes so heavily skewed in favor of what they say they don't like, then that should tell you something about these Democrats. They're in the same bed. All right. So the shares in Toshiba advanced on reports that it will reveal on Tuesday the extent of losses related to its takeover of a nuclear business in 2015. The Japanese firm had originally said in December that it was expecting billions of dollars in losses, which caused shares to tank and lose more than half of their value. The 5% rally on Monday is small compared to losses over the past 2 months. Shares in Restaurant Brands International, which is QSR, are set to be in the spotlight as the company reports earnings ahead of the open. So this morning, QSR, and the QSR is a company that owns Burger King and the company that owns the Canadian coffee shop Tim Hortons. So about a year ago, 2.5 years ago, QSR, or Restaurant Brands International, bought Tim Hortons and brought them into the fold with Burger King. So Burger King owner, Tim Hortons owner is QSR. So that's what you can look up if you were interested in owning some Burger King for some reason. It's QSR. And so the OPEC oil report is the biggest thing on the agenda today. Now, the other thing I wanted to go over here as well was a little article that I found here talking about Hyundai. Now, Hyundai Motor actually hired the GM researcher to lead their self-driving car center. Let me say that again. They hired the former GM researcher to lead the self-driving car center. So here's the deal, guys. When it comes to the automotive industry, it's all about automation, right? So we see where they're going, right? Everybody's trying to get onto this driverless car, self-driving car. That's where we're headed in the automotive industry. So if you're saying, hey, I'm into technology and I want to follow the, let's look at this. Look, in the comments below, I'm gonna make this easy for some of you guys. Some of you guys make it very, very difficult. Name in the comments below, name one technology, one aspect of technology that is the future of where we're going. I'm not going to say for example, it's the future. It's a future industry. We know that they're investing a lot of money into these areas to try to bring this technology forward. Name something in the comments below that you see, okay, this is technology that's coming down the pipe. I'll give you guys a couple seconds. I'll probably talk faster than you type. So what's the technology that is coming down the pipe? There's billions of dollars being invested into research and development into this space of technology. Anybody got anything? Medical surgery. All right. Medical surgery, medical technology. So you guys are focused on that marijuana, huh? What else? Now, y'all said the same thing, so man, I must be thinking alike. Did y'all smoke this morning? No, hey, that's cool. What else? Medical technology. What else we got? So here's some things, right? We got obviously self-driving automation, right? You got the drone technology, right? With the robots delivering stuff, right? Automotive technology. You got to be more specific. So we got what else? We got virtual reality, right? The Oculus glasses, everybody playing the games and falling over each other because they think they're real and they're in space, right? So that's coming down the pipe. That's a lot of money being spent in virtual reality. 3D printing, that's another one. That's a lot of billions of dollars being invested into 3D printing, right? So you got these areas that they're spending a whole bunch of money into bringing this technology forefront, and it's the first person who can get it right is going to stake the claim. But there's so many things tied to this technology. It's an easy place to invest and expect growth because they're investing so much money into these technologies, right? It only makes sense that you would follow the money. If you're saying, hey, I'm looking for growth, I'm into the technology sector, let me follow the money where the money is going. All these billions of dollars being spent because they're not spending that money to fail. And they're not that far away from making it a reality. So if you're saying that, hey, I'm looking for growth and I'm into the technology sector, we just give you quite a few areas that you can be looking at to try and find a way to get your money on some exponential rises when you start talking about this technology that they're bringing to the forefront. So this is how you actually just start to read the news and be like, man, another company is working on this self-driving stuff, you know. So Hyundai Motors has hired General Motors research to oversee its center to develop fully autonomous vehicles, joining other automakers in Silicon Valley, Johnson, accelerating efforts of the fast-growing technology. It tells us in the article itself, and this is why I like to read the news, because it's like, man, it's telling me where I need to go put my money in order to make my money work for me. They can work hard on the technology, and I want my money working hard in my bank account. And that's just what it is. It's really not that difficult, guys. This is why I say, hey, if you really want to learn this stuff, then you're going to join Club Millie. You're going to start joining some of our investment sessions so you can start figuring out, okay, where it is that you can actually make your money start exploding. And that's just what happens. But, you know, we got to start talking about money at the end of the day, man. That's what it is. Like, you can't be aware of this stuff if you don't talk about it. You can't be aware of this stuff if you don't get with other people that's talking about it. Like I said, when I went to these investment seminars, when I was first learning this stuff, it wasn't none of me in there. It wasn't none of us. Nope. Didn't see none of us over there. And a place that most of these people are making millions and millions of dollars, they turn their money over hand over fist, and none of us was in that. None of us was in that. You said solar panels? Man, solar panels been like, you know, I mean, I don't know if this administration is gonna be focused on solar energy as much. I don't know. That's something to think about. That's definitely something to talk about. I mean, because solar power has been, you know, renewable energy, solar power. It's been in the works for quite some time. So I don't know if it's like, I don't know. That's something I don't know. It's definitely something to talk about, because it seems like, for me, when I think about solar energy, it's been the next big thing for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? like I remember when my mom had solar panels on her house. You know what I'm saying? It was trying to get energy that way, steaming, using the sun to heat the water and stuff. So, you know, it's been around for quite some time. So I don't know if it's necessarily the next big thing, but it's still a place where they're investing. So that's a topic worth having a conversation about. But I don't know if 20 years we were talking about drone technology, 20 years we were talking about 3D printing, 20 years ago we were talking about self-driving cars, 20 years ago we were talking about virtual reality. I mean, there were thoughts, but this stuff is really they really doing this stuff now. So I don't know how much I'm interested in solar energy, but it's definitely something worth having a conversation. But anyway, that's really it in the news, guys. Not a whole lot going on this Monday. We can still look. I'm supposed to do this. I got to go to my thing, show you what's going on here with the index. So the volatility index, guys, is up to 69. So the market is extremely greedy right now. People are buying. Over the past 3 months, the top performing sectors is, we've got a new leader in office. That's going to be electronic technology. It's up 12.6, almost 13% over the past 3 months. Communications is up 11% over the past 3 months. Transportation sector is up 11% over the past 3 months. Finance has been up 11% over the past 3 months. Consumer durables has been up 10% over the past 3 months, and health services has been up 10% over the past 3 months. So in these particular areas, in these particular sectors, are good places that you could have been looking for opportunity for growth. And there was a big gainer on Friday, and that was Activision Blizzard. They were up 18% in one day. Activision, you know, the company that makes World of Warcraft, the company that makes what else do they do? Let me go find out what Blizzard makes. It's the stock is ATVI. They were up 18% after they let's see what happened. I don't know if they had earnings. I don't know, but let's see what they do, guys. They were up 18% on Friday, man. 18% one day. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you was in that position and you had invested in Activision? Again, it's a gaming company that makes let's see here. Blizzard Entertainment, online consoles. Let me go somewhere else. 1 second, guys. I just want to tell you something. You guys are playing these games, but you're not. Again, if we're talking about something that you could have been investing in, something you could have been investing in, that could have made you some money if you just learn how to invest in what you like to play anyway, right? So Activision, what they do is they're a video game publisher. They have games like, where is they at? Let me see here. I remember the old Activision. You guys remember the old Activision? Oh my goodness, that got me thinking now. All right, so here's some notable games. I'm looking at the 2010s. GoldenEye, Destiny, Singularity, Marvel, Ultimate Alliance, Star Wars, Jedi Knight, Call to Power, X-Men, Lion King, Barbie. These are games. I'm just talking about games. DJ Hero, Doom 3. Again, World of Warcraft, I know, is another one. Man, these are all their games, man. Oh my goodness. You can go to the list of video game companies as well, but just give you an idea of some of the games that Activision made. Activision is currently trading at $47.23 per share. And they're up 30% this year to date. 30% since January 1st is Activision up. 30%. This is in the consumer goods sector. This is a recreational products industry. This company is a company that makes games that people play, and they up 30% since the beginning of the year. So you gotta ask yourself: are you gonna continue to play games, or are you gonna learn how to play the market? That's what I just decided to do. I said, well, everybody else is learning how to play Madden. They learn how to research those plays. They learn how to call audibles. They learn how to go to competitions and stuff like that. I said I was gonna learn how to play this game here. This game called money. You can choose. You keep playing those games you want. But these companies are making money, and they are bringing back returns to their shareholders, those people that you can play the game or you can profit from the game. And I decided I'm going to be the person that's profiting from the game. Activision over the past year up 56%, 57%. They actually had a low after about, September, about October. They came down to a buying position about $35 per share, and now they're up again $47 a share. This is all stemming from their holiday season, right? Because guess what? This is the first quarter that they presented their numbers or they brought in their earnings. And so during the holiday season when people were buying all the games, I want to go see, give me 1 second, guys. I want to go see what games came out recently for Activision, which people have bought. Because this is interesting stuff here, guys. This is the stuff, what I'm doing right now for you guys is the stuff that we do in our private sessions with Club Millie. So I'm just going to do this free of charge real quick because I want to see what real quick. I'm sorry. I just want to see this real quick because this is getting interesting now. Profile. It's right, Activision, yes. All right, it publishes subscription-based massive multiplayer online role-playing games and strategy role-playing games. In addition, the company maintains a proprietary online and game service, Battle.net, that facilitates the creation of user-generated content, digital distribution, and online social connectivity in its games. Oh, goodness. The company serves retailers and distributors, including mass market retailers, consumer electronic stores, discount warehouses, game specialty stores, and consumers through third-party redistribution or distribution licensing agreements. It's creating original film and television content. Wow. So they're doing more than just gaming. So they got two sections. They got Activision Publishing, and then they also have Blizzard Entertainment. I think most of us are familiar with Blizzard Entertainment. I didn't realize they had a publishing company as well. So at any rate, they're one of the few gaming companies that is doing double duty, shall I say, as it relates to not just producing games, but they also are producing content. They got television stuff coming out. Oh my goodness. No wonder. Oh man. So at any rate, that's what's going on, guys. Again, you can learn how to play the game, which most of us do. We know how to play the game, or we can learn how to profit from the game. And the way that you can profit from that game is actually being a part owner of these companies that you're going to play anyway. You're going to support with your $50, $60 every time a new game comes out. Well, why not also get some stock? I'm not saying don't play the game no more. What I'm saying is if you're going to play the game, learn how to profit from the game. And that's what you can do as you become a stockholder. So if you say, hey, you want to learn more about this game called money, you want to learn more about stock investing, well, hey, just join Club Millie. We got a lot of things going on this week. We got 2 investment sessions, the Valentine's investment session, the Dow 30 investment session. And this is what we talk about. How can we profit off what people are going to do anyway? Now, guess what? People are going to play these games anyway. And all I'm saying is while you're playing, I want y'all to be cutting me a check. Because when I'm an owner of what you're playing, you're now playing for me. You're playing for me. And so why not learn how to do this stuff, guys? And that's what you can do with Club Millie. What's going on, Mr. Dayton? How are you? Again, so we've talked about the self-driving tech. We've talked about the OPEC oil report, which is coming out early this morning. We got QSR, which is going to be reporting before the bell. So look for oil to jump a little bit today. I don't know what Burger King or QSR is going to do. I really don't follow that company too much. It's not on my board, but it's something I will actually report on when they bring their earnings out, whether they did good or bad. So you can follow me, ERGJ Enterprises, where all my stock stuff is as well. So anyway, that's what I got for you today. I'll be back here in just a second. What are my predictions on hotel stock increasing? We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. So bring it up tomorrow. That's what we have our session for. It's for us to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about as it relates to Valentine's Day. So you got hotels that you want to look at. We got Marriott. Go ahead and give me a list of publicly traded hotels to bring tomorrow. And we'll look at them tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is, again, because here's the deal. It's not just V-Day. We're looking at it for V-Day, but we also have to understand the other important days, right? Mother's Day is an important day that kind of similar to Valentine's Day, right? It's all about, your sweetheart and taking the mom out, the husband and the wife, or take care of each other on Mother's Day. Father's Day don't matter. People don't care about that too much. What's another day where people go out and spend money because it's a holiday? I don't know, but we might see some. We may see some trends. All we're gonna look for is trends. I don't know what we're gonna find. I haven't done this research. I'm going into it fresh and blind. So bring a list of a couple of hotels. I know Marriott is one. I know Starwoods is another one. I can't think of them off the top of my head. And we'll look at those companies as well, see if we see some synergy with what's going on with Valentine's Day as it relates to how they have performed in the past, to give us some idea of how they will perform in the future. Because here's the deal, guys. History does repeat itself. Regardless of what they tell you, it does repeat itself, because most people are just the masses are used to doing the same things every year, right? So every year on Valentine's, they do the same stuff. They get the same gifts. They do the same stuff. So history can repeat itself, and we can find with some companies, we can find some patterns that can give us some insight as to what to look for this year as it relates to what we've seen in previous years. So yeah, so let's look at some hotel stocks tomorrow as well. I think that's a good thing for us to do, and we'll look at that. So anyway, it's ERGJ from ERGJ Enterprise. This episode has been brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent, black owned and operated, black owned and manufactured right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free delivery to your Atlanta home. So give us a call at 678-851-2400 to get your True delivery today. Go ahead and make the switch, guys. Guess what? You're going to wash your clothes anyway. Why not wash it and support your brother and sister and help continue to build the black economy? True Detergent, make the switch. Now, here's the deal. In case you want to get True Detergent and you are outside the Atlanta area, there's a link in the description above where you can actually do an online order. And I'll still get a part of that, right? Because I'm still selling, I'm still promoting, I'm still distributing for True. So here's the deal, guys. This is New Black Wall Street, man. Remember this. It takes a village, but it starts with us. So let's build wealth together as we climb together. Have a good day.
The New Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We'll see you all there in the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.